The Indo-Pacific is undergoing a significant transformation, a shift that is both strategic and geopolitical in nature. This vast region, which serves as a critical artery for global trade and commerce, is now at the center of a new power dynamic. Today, November 26, 2025, marks a pivotal moment in this transformation, a day that will be remembered as a turning point in regional alliances and security strategies. Japan and the Philippines are forging a powerful security partnership, a move that underscores their commitment to mutual defense and regional stability. This isn't merely about distant superpowers flexing their muscles, it's about two regional players taking a stand in response to China's assertive moves in the South and East China Seas, where tensions have been simmering for years. China's expansive claims and gray zone tactics have pushed its neighbors to seek new alliances, creating a power triangle with the United States that's reshaping Asia's security landscape. This triangle is not just a strategic necessity, but a reflection of shared interests and common threats. Japan, long bound by its post-war pacifist constitution, is stepping up its security role while the Philippines is modernizing its military and diversifying its partners, seeking to bolster its defense capabilities. The driving force behind these moves? China's ambition to assert control over vast maritime territories, backed by a rapidly growing navy and militarized islands, which poses a direct challenge to the sovereignty and security of its neighbors. For the Philippines, this is about safeguarding its sovereignty and ensuring access to vital resources. For Japan, it's about protecting its crucial sea lanes and the Senkaku Islands, which are vital for its economic security. The stakes are incredibly high. Any disruption in the South China Sea threatens both nations' security and prosperity, potentially impacting global trade routes and economic stability. This alliance is a calculated response to a shared threat, not an accident of history. It represents a strategic alignment of interests and a commitment to collective security. The region's old hub and spoke system is evolving. Now the spokes are connecting directly, creating a more integrated and resilient security architecture. The Japan-Philippines partnership signals a new era of regional cooperation, one that could redefine the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. The question remains, can this alliance hold the line against China's ambitions, and will it inspire other nations to join in a collective effort to ensure peace and stability in the region? At the heart of this evolving partnership lies the Reciprocal Access Agreement, or RAA, a truly historic pact that marks a new era of military cooperation between Japan and the Philippines. This agreement is not just a formality, it represents a significant shift in regional security dynamics, reflecting the growing importance of collaboration in the face of shared challenges. The RAA streamlines the process for troop deployments, joint operations and military training, effectively removing the legal and bureaucratic barriers that once hampered defense ties. Now, both nations can respond more swiftly and efficiently to emerging threats, conduct more complex joint exercises, and build mutual trust through regular interaction on the ground. For the Philippines, this is only the second such agreement after its long-standing pact with the United States, highlighting the deepening trust with Japan. For Japan, the RAA is a bold and unprecedented step away from its post-war military restraint, signaling a willingness to take on a more proactive security role in the region. The RAA is a reconciliation born of necessity, as both nations now face a common and growing threat from China's assertive actions in the South China Sea. This shared concern has brought Tokyo and Manila closer than ever before, forging a partnership built on mutual security interests. Negotiations were far from easy. They were tough and complex, reflecting deep political sensitivities and constitutional limits in both countries. Both sides had to navigate historical grievances, public opinion, and legal frameworks to reach common ground. Yet, the agreement's ultimate success demonstrates the strong political will in both Tokyo and Manila to prioritize security and stability over past differences. It's a testament to the determination of both governments to adapt to a changing world. Now, joint military exercises and deployments are not only easier, but also more regular and increasingly sophisticated. Both countries can plan and execute operations together, enhancing their ability to deter threats and respond to crises. Under the RAA, Japanese forces can use Philippine bases for training and operations, while Filipino troops gain valuable access to advanced training and technology in Japan. This exchange strengthens both militaries and deepens their interoperability. Ultimately, the Reciprocal Access Agreement is the legal key that unlocks the full potential of this new alliance, paving the way for a more secure and resilient partnership in the Indo-Pacific region. The RAA tackles the practicalities of military cooperation, legal jurisdiction, logistics, and support. It clarifies which countries' laws apply to visiting troops, preventing diplomatic incidents, and keeping the focus on operations. Customs and immigration procedures are streamlined, allowing rapid movement of troops and equipment in a crisis. The agreement enables cross-servicing Japanese aircraft can operate from Philippine bases, and Philippine ships can be repaired in Japan. This boosts both nations' operational reach and endurance. The RAA transforms the partnership from occasional engagement to sustained interoperability. Regular joint training builds familiarity, trust, and the ability to act as a unified force. It's the foundation for a truly effective military alliance. With the RAA in place, joint Japan-Philippines military exercises are expanding in scale and complexity. These drills aren't just symbolic. They build real deterrence, signaling to China that aggression will meet a coordinated response. Exercises focus on maritime surveillance, anti-submarine warfare, air defense, and disaster relief, skills directly relevant to South China Sea scenarios. Japan's advanced surveillance tech and the Philippines' strategic location create a powerful synergy, especially when integrated with US and Australian forces. This network complicates China's strategy of isolating its neighbors. The presence of Japanese forces alongside Filipinos raises the risks for China's gray zone tactics, making escalation more dangerous for Beijing. The alliance's web of agreements creates a formidable deterrent. China views the Japan-Philippines partnership as a US-orchestrated attempt to contain its rise, denouncing it as Cold War thinking. In response, Beijing is ramping up its own military drills and intensifying gray zone activities, more aggressive shadowing, water cannons, and economic pressure. China may use unofficial boycotts, regulatory hurdles, and tourism restrictions to pressure Tokyo and Manila. Diplomatically, Beijing will try to divide ASEAN, offering incentives to keep the region from uniting against it. China's goal: isolate the Japan-Philippines-US triangle before it matures. The contest is as much about narrative and influence as it is about ships and planes. The alliance must withstand both military and economic coercion. The United States stands as the linchpin of this trilateral partnership, not only providing leadership but also actively encouraging closer ties between Japan and the Philippines. Washington's involvement is both strategic and deeply intentional, aiming to foster unity and trust among its key Indo-Pacific allies. By bringing Tokyo and Manila together, the U.S. is building a foundation for long-term cooperation and mutual support in a region facing growing security challenges. At the heart of Washington's approach is the concept of integrated deterrence, a strategy that empowers allies to share the security burden. This approach doesn't just strengthen individual nations, it weaves them into a resilient network, capable of responding to threats collectively. The U.S. encourages joint planning, intelligence sharing, and coordinated responses, ensuring that no single country stands alone in the face of regional instability. The United States provides its partners with critical intelligence, advanced military training, and cutting-edge hardware. These resources significantly boost the capabilities of both Japan and the Philippines, allowing them to better defend their interests and contribute to regional security. Regular joint exercises and technology transfers further enhance their readiness and interoperability. Security guarantees remain the ultimate backstop. U.S. defense treaties with Japan and the Philippines serve as anchors of stability in the region, reassuring both nations that they are not alone. These formal commitments are a powerful deterrent, signaling to potential adversaries that aggression will be met with a unified response. Clear and unwavering American commitments give Tokyo and Manila the confidence to stand firm in the face of external pressure. This assurance enables both countries to take a more assertive stance in defending their sovereignty and interests. The trilateral alliance plays a crucial role in strengthening the so-called First Island Chain, a strategic line of defense that hems in China's navy and complicates any plans for regional dominance. By reinforcing this maritime barrier, the alliance helps maintain the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. U.S. support ensures that the deterrence value of the alliance is both credible and robust. Advanced weaponry, integrated defense systems, and regular joint drills demonstrate the alliance's readiness to respond to any threat, sending a clear message to potential aggressors. This partnership is far more than symbolic. It represents a tangible barrier to unchecked Chinese expansion. Through coordinated patrols, intelligence sharing, and visible military presence, the alliance actively counters attempts to alter the status quo by force. Any conflict in the region would almost certainly draw in both US and Japanese forces, dramatically raising the stakes for Beijing and making any aggressive move a far riskier proposition. Ultimately, the alliance is reshaping the Indo-Pacific security architecture, creating a new era of cooperation and deterrence that will define the region's future for years to come. The Japan-Philippines-US triangle is sending shockwaves across the Indo-Pacific. Australia, already closely aligned, is likely to join more joint exercises, expanding the security web. Vietnam quietly supports the alliance and may pursue similar arrangements, encouraged by the Philippines' example. Other ASEAN states, wary of choosing sides, will try to balance security ties with economic relations with China. The alliance offers a security umbrella, but risks deepening divisions within ASEAN. China will exploit these fissures to prevent a unified regional stance. The triangle's challenge deter aggression without alienating potential partners or fracturing Southeast Asia's unity. Regional stability now hinges on careful diplomacy as much as military strength. The alliance faces real challenges: political, military, and strategic. Leadership changes in any partner could shift policy, especially in the Philippines, where past governments have leaned toward China. The Philippine military still lags behind its partners, and modernization is costly and slow. Japan's pacifist constitution and public opinion limit its willingness to risk conflict. China will target these vulnerabilities with propaganda and economic pressure. The risk of miscalculation or escalation is ever present. Robust crisis communication is essential. The alliance must balance deterrence with restraint to avoid unintended conflict. Its long-term success depends on political will, investment, and careful statecraft. Can the Japan-Philippines-US triangle truly deter China? The answer lies in credible deterrence, not confrontation. The alliance isn't about defeating China in war, it's about shaping Beijing's choices and raising the costs of aggression. Enhanced capability and credibility are key. Joint exercises and treaties make the alliance's strength real and visible. China must believe the partners will act if provoked. The RAA and US commitments reinforce this message. The alliance can't halt China's rise, but it can help ensure it's peaceful and within international law. Its success will be measured by the crises avoided, not battles won. The Indo-Pacific's future depends on this balance of power and restraint. The trilateral partnership is a major move in a long-term strategic competition. Stability, not victory, is the true goal. The world is watching to see if this alliance can keep the peace.